Jennifer, it's like 3 in the morning where you are. Jennifer. I got a dog here in my eye. When do you start work, Jennifer? Don't you start work today? September 1st? Oh, Tuesday after Labor Day. Oh, and then you're going to have to get back to normal, eh? Be a normal person. No more all-night duckathons. I just fixed one of the streams. I'm just doing a quick coffee stream here this morning, guys, because I'm going to do some work on the GoFundMe right now. I'm going to do it. I'm not gonna screw around. I couldn't sleep because we have can of geese coming in, freaking the ducks out. That's what was freaking the ducks out, was can of geese. A whole bunch of them. I probably are can of geese, actually. It was looked like about 8 of them flew in. Yeah, the hot tub's covered nice. That's the thumbnail on this. I went outside and took a picture of it. I couldn't believe it. I was standing there pouring the coffee. I looked out and, yep, that's ice. Like that's a lot of, or that's early to have frost. September 1st. What a brutal summer. No summer and then frost September 1st. What is the weather? I'm afraid to even look at what the weather's going to be. It looks like blue sky though. Oh, I hope it's not a brutal winter. Okay, today is 17 degrees and mainly sunny. Tomorrow's 19 and mainly sunny. Okay, and then Sunday is 3 degrees, not 3 degrees. Sunday's the 3rd. 3 degrees. 16 degrees and rain. The rain starts Saturday night. So looks like pure sun the next 2 days. 18. Well, that's strange. It's warmer up north than it is, so it could hit 18 today. Oh, that just sucks. And the hourly says no rain. Okay, so that means today maybe we can get the camera into the creek and the ducks can drill in mud today. I gotta go down to the lake, get the trap, figure out what I'm gonna do there. A turtle. Ruin the fun this year. Well, I don't want to have dead ducks. Well, specifically dead geese. I would just be so devastated to start losing geese, especially all the geese that like me. Where are you, Nancy? That you lost your tomato plants already. Usually it takes like a total freeze up to kill the tomato plants. Maryland. And it's that cold. How cold did it get? Because usually it takes like real 0 degrees Fahrenheit to kill a tomato plant. Like 1 degree. Well, if you got frost, you got frost. You know, you can't do anything about that. High 50s. And your tomato plants died in the high 50s? That's a pretty weak tomato plant. Hello, Susie. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, the excessive rain will kill them all. I know it's bad. I know, you know, it's like this has been just a bad summer. I can't believe it. I got my sweatpants out yesterday. It's officially over summer, because I can't wear them in the summer because they're a polyester blend. They're specifically to stay warm, Yesterday I had to get them out. I was like, this is it. Summer's over. It's finished. Ooh. Oh, the geese woke me up. Doug's up too. Look at this. And he ate a ton of food. Dougie. He's not going to listen. He doesn't care. I mean nothing to him. Well, I mean something to him. I'm the food guy. But he ate like a ton of food. But the secret was, I put duck fat on his food. And he wolfed down his whole dish last night. Completely. Karen, you must be in Texas. 94 degrees. Hello, Australia. Oh, it's not climate change, Susie. It's just called the weather. Climate warming, climate change. Don't ever fall for that one. It's just to suck you in to pay more taxes. Because you know, if you pay more taxes, the weather will fix itself. Carbon tax on everything, and the weather will correct itself. And the rich will get richer, and the poor will get poorer. It's called weather. I remember as a kid, weather like this. I remember summers that just rained at the cottage. And the whole summer just rained. It was like, I remember the water being so high that we had a dock that was a cantilever dock, and it stuck out over the rocks. And it was like normal summer, it would be about 18 inches above the water during the summer. In the spring, the water would be right up to the dock. I remember summers where the dock was like, the water was right up to the dock, just like it was all spring. And just rain. Swimming in the rain. Oh, man, as a kid. A lot of swimming in the rain as a kid. When it was like wet summers. Just like April showers. Do you remember that, guys? April showers brings maize flowers. And then what did we had? We had I don't know, 10 Aprils in a row with no rain. Like, things change. It's called weather. Oh, dentist. Don't even get me started, Sean, on dentists. I've only had 2 dentists in my life that didn't hurt me. Three. But the third one didn't count because he knocked me out with Demerol and Valium. I was out cold. But the other 2, I was unconscious, and they didn't hurt me. Every other one of them hurt me. I hate dentists. I wish you were allowed to, hurt a dentist's back when they hurt you. Because I think they would be a lot more careful, you know? You know, like a button, you know, and when you feel pain, you could give them pain back. You know, and it'd be like, you'd be just laying there, and it'd be like, as soon as they start to hurt you, you can squeeze the button. It's just, you hurt me. And they would feel what you're going through, and they would calm down, you know? That would be awesome. That's the kind of dentist I want to go to. Yeah, but pulling the teeth, you know, they knock you out. You wake up, they're gone. It's not the end of the world. I know, Jennifer, it's August 31st. I screwed up the date. 32nd. No, it's the 29th of August. What are you talking about? You got me all screwed up there, girl. I had a dentist in the Army. He was unbelievable. He could put needles in your gums and you wouldn't even feel him doing it. He used to massage your gum to make it numb. And then he would put the needle in, and it was like, he was unbelievable. He was a really, really, really good dentist. That's when I was in the Army. And my second dentist I had that was really good, he also was an Army dentist, but he was a civilian. He was retired from the Army. But he was a dentist in the Army. And he was really, really good. He phenomenal, no pain. I loved going to him. He had good stories. Plus, with Small World, he knew my uncle. He was actually in the Army with my uncle. That's how small of a world it was. He had stories about my uncle, how crazy he was. In a good way, like hero type crazy. And then the other one, like I said, knocked me out cold. But all my other dentists, I wish I could hurt them back. PTSD from your dentist. That's a bad dentist, Sean. Whoa. He would drill with no. Oh man, that's a nasty story, Sean. It can't be true. You had a friend that was a dentist who made a nervous breakdown because he could anymore with pain given. Susie, that sentence, I'm having a hard time with that sentence. I think you need to do a little rewrite there. You lost me a little bit. I would really like to. He died, drained and sorry. Do I have any brothers and sisters? I have a brother. Actually, my dentist, the second dentist, the one that was in the army, but I had him as a civilian dentist. He quit being a dentist. He had enough. And you know what he is now? He's a contractor. He renovates homes. He could cope no more with the pain of his patients. As in, his patients were a pain in the butt, or he was giving his pain to the patients. Okay, Sean, if that's the deal, I believe you. And if that is the truth, I wish I would have been your dad so I could have, well, I don't know what I'm going to say. It would have been nasty what I would have done to that dentist. If you would have came home and told me that's what happened, it wouldn't be good, put it that way. I'd be in jail. Gas doesn't work on me. Nitrous oxide, just nothing. Don't even get laughing gas. I don't even get a giggle out of it. He was sorry he gave pain. Was he a bad dentist, Susie? Yeah, I've heard of dentists like that get on top of you to pull your teeth. There's like some of the stuff, eh? Good morning, Valine. How is Valine Swartz this morning? It's almost like in a movie, eh? When they climb on top of you to pull your teeth out. Oh, the bill. Don't even get me started with that. Everything's money with those dentists. I'll tell you a story. I have a story. I have a story almost for everything. I have a friend who markets. He does marketing for dentists, professional marketing. And they sign up, and it's quite the business he has. They pay him on a yearly contract that he takes on 7 dentists at a time in different regions because he gives them exclusivity, and he charges them between $5,000 and $10,000 a month to market their business and help them manage their business. Okay, $5,000 to $10,000 a month, and he takes on 7 of these guys. It's a pretty good business, but it's time consuming. It's brutal. He does a lot of babysitting. And he does everything, like hiring, firing, stopping in their office, staff problems, marketing, as in flyers and email, and trying to drum up new business and things like that, and market awareness. And he was telling me, and this is not a lie, okay, this guy's been doing this for, oh man, I'm trying to think, how long have I known this guy? 25 years. 25 years. He started, I think it was 91 he started this business. 91? 95, okay? So it's like a lot of years he's been doing this, okay? You're going to love this, guys. And you know what his standing joke is about dentists, okay? Because I said to him, I said, because I asked him, like, they're paying you $5,000 to $10,000 a month to manage their business. Like, what are you doing? And then he's telling me, everything from listening to their domestic disputes, their arguments with their wives. He's getting phone calls about personal stuff. He says they're like childish, whiny little babies. He just has no respect for them whatsoever. And he's been doing this for a lot of years. And he takes care of 7 dental practices a month for 1 year. And he's always getting new dentists because he only takes the dentists on for 1 year at a time. The one thing that he says about a dentist is the thing that stands out. Like I said, you're going to love this one, guys. He says, I said, do they get any business? Like, why do they need you to help them run their practice? Like, are they that stupid? And he says, the business acumen that they're taught in school, what they come out of school, out of the dentist school, when they come out, he says, at the end, he says, they all know one thing: how to sign a lease on a BMW. I was like, I couldn't believe that one. I was cracking up when he told me that. I was like, so that's their business class, is how to sign a lease on a BMW. It's like, and ironically, I was just in town because I'm looking at a dentist actually, and it's a young dentist just out at, I don't know, 35, and ironically, a brand new BMW sitting in the backyard. And I ain't gonna lie, brand new one, okay? Like, not a 15-year-old one like mine. Okay, a Hummer, so he was a little more masculine, but he's still. They just. That's what they come out of school. First thing, let's get a big vehicle, big payment, you know? Nothing happened, Great Dane. You missed that. That was like days ago, man. So much has happened since then. No accident. Somebody was getting gravel delivered with a big dump truck in the dark. That's what the bang was. You shouldn't skip episodes. And I don't want to hear that you were too busy to watch my life. I'm joking. I seriously am. I'm a little delirious. It's early, guys. I got woken up by a bunch of geese freaking the ducks out. I got to cut my hair too. I can feel it moving. I can feel movement happening here. So it's haircut time. I'm due. All right, so it's a cold morning. Your life is my life. Right on. Well, yeah, you just got the dentist, Sean. You'd be like, you loopy-loop, stoned out of your head on narcotics. It's hard to keep up to my life when yours gets in the way. I'm up too early today. But I'm going to get the GoFundMe done, like right now. I got the GoFundMe page up. I'll show you. I'm not lying. It's like I'm going to start. I got to get, this is my goal. That's the first thing I'm doing is GoFundMe right there. I'm going to update the GoFundMe for the feed I picked up this week. And then I'm going to do the goose shack, get it happening in the barn. Because we have a secret backer that says they're going to get the goose shack happening right away. So that means I can start getting materials here for the goose shack. Oh, sorry. Materials here for the goose shack. And I can start cleaning the goose shack out because I'll work on it while the ducks are here. Putter away at it. Figure it out. I need to take things out of it to figure it out. It's going to take a lot of figuring. And I got to figure out how to do a suspended ceiling. Things like that. I got some MacGyvering to do inside the building. Because I'm going to drop the ceiling on it. I'm not going to make it so it's peak. Because I'm going to lower it a little bit. So that way it's, one, easier to do the foam. And two, it'll actually be warmer. Oh, and the nasty smell. Oof. It was so bad last night, guys. The fox dropped the duck. Or yeah, it was probably the fox. The apple crisp didn't turn out too well because I'm glad I'm not going the apples. I'm not going down the road to get those apples. Those apples suck. Because last night I cooked with those apples because I remember the year before I got apples from that tree, and the apple crisp. The apples go to mush. It's like apple sauce, and there's no taste to the apple. It's like an apple mush. It's gross. It was just like I got this big giant apple crisp, and I don't like it. There's no apple taste. It's like and I put the whole bag of apples, like the whole bag of apples in. Like there was like that much apples in the dish, and there's next to no taste, apple taste. Those apples suck. So, because I was going to whip down there actually this morning. I think that's probably why I was up early. Because I went to bed early. But then after eating that last night, I was like, I'm not going to waste my time. Have pails of those apples, and I don't even like them. They're like terrible. They're too soft. They're domestic apples, right? They're not the wild. I like the wild apples. No, I only ate a third of it. I went back 3 times to make sure I didn't like it. Yeah, you need good apples, Sean. Bad apples, no matter how good of a cook you are, bad apples, just bad pie, bad whatever, you know? A key lime pie, a real good one, Karen? I haven't had a good key lime pie in a couple of years. The grocery store used to carry a good brand, then they stopped carrying it, and it was a really good one. Like, I was like a tasty key lime pie with the nice graham crust. It was tasty. Then they went to their own brand, and it just sucks. It's got a custard taste to it. And I told them, I said, this doesn't even taste like key lime, man. Like, I haven't bought one since. I said I'm not buying it. Remember me? Remember me? Nope. Mushy apples suck. It's terrible, guys. Because when they go mushy, there's no taste. So anyways, I got this massive apple crisp that's just a bunch of sugar, oats, and mushy apples, applesauce. Jaden was wondering if I was a transgender. Now he's gone. Remember me, remember me. It's like, oh man, where do these people come from, eh? How does YouTube recommend us to those people? Hello, Lydia. Apples and oranges in your yard. I'd like to grow my own oranges. That would be cool. No, the ducks are going to have my dessert. I'll finish it. I'll force myself to eat it. I have a boy's name, but I was born a girl. I know. Oh man, we're doomed as a society. It's like the fall of the Roman Empire. We're living history, boys and girls. We truly are. History is truly repeating itself. The debauchery of society. Crashing and burning. It's unbelievable. The parallels are unbelievable, actually. It should be mandatory that we should be forced to study history. Forced. Just so we learn. Nothing like learning from your mistakes in life, eh? Or the mistakes of others. You know? But we always think we can do better, don't we? That's just human nature. Except right now we're going through some bad stuff. You worked at a call center. Well, if you're at a call center, Sean, how could they think you're a transgender? Were you doing like video calls that they were accusing you looked like a transgender? Because how do you tell from a voice? Oh, Susie, don't even get me started on where this country's going. The young people have no idea how doomed we are. I'm worried, honestly. I'll tell you, I am. I'm 55. I'm worried because I'm 55 right now. Like, if the crap hit the fan right now, I can take care of myself. But like 20 years from now, I'm gonna be 75, and I don't think I don't really want to be fighting for my life at 75. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just checking to see if we heard anything from the boot people. Nothing. Those boot people are unbelievable. I'm gonna check my email. Nope, nothing from the boot people, guys. Unbelievable. That company Oh, just unbelievable. I'm so upset at those. They, it's just blah blah blah. Customer service is what they do. They type these emails that, oh yeah, we're gonna take care of you. Respond to my personal email and we'll do this fast. Oh man, I hate companies like that. They just need to be drawn out and quartered. I'm furious over this. Like, that's so much, like $350 for a pair of boots that I got like next to no use out of. Like, oh, the ratings, they still only got a 3.4 rating. Any reviews? No, no reviews. That's a bad company. They need a 1-star rating on their Facebook page is what they need. They're bad. They lie. Well, we'll fix the problem. We'll get a hold of you. Hello, Inga. How are you? Build a duck compound? I got a duck compound. I'm just reading. I'm playing catch up here. Never happens, man. They lie. Who lies, Janie? Minerva. Well, where have you been all year? Susie, health. It's like that's. It's like if you're going to need your health, to take on what's coming. We're so doomed. It's so sad. Man, oh man. And look at the pensions. Oh, let's not talk about that. This is supposed to be a happy duck channel. Hello, Thomas. Good morning. Inga has a day off. Do you have Monday off too, Inga? Is it a holiday on Monday? Because it's a holiday here in Canada. This is the holiday weekend. Oh, customer service people lie. Yes, Janie, I'm discovering that. Even the supervisors lie. Morning, Vickies. Morning, Alan. Oh, you watch my gardening videos? Yeah, I got a good series. No series this year because, well, we had a completely rained out summer. I had no time, which it turned out it was a good idea, a good thing that I didn't plant because nothing would have grown because nobody I know had a garden that succeeded this year. Monday is a part-time day. It's not a holiday on Monday in the Netherlands. I can't wait. Next year will be a good garden though. Oh, look out. It's going to be a crazy garden next year. Things are going to really grow. That garden is going to go through the roof. A year of rotting down, soil building back up, and then throw my straw on it all winter. It's going to be amazing. And the fact that this year, not a single blade of grass or weed grew up through that straw rotting down, like that just shows you the mulch, eh? Like I didn't throw anything next to anything on it this year during the summer. And it's just like that's like barren, dead land as far as foreign matter growing that's not supposed to be growing there. It's going to be a good garden next year. Vicky, I'm blown away. Well, one, I'm not blown away by the rotting. How 12 inches of straw from the winter to 8 inches of straw in the winter goes down to nothing, like it's flat on the ground. And there's absolutely what I'm really blown away by is like no grass, no weeds, nothing growing up on it left sitting the whole season. Nothing. Like there's nothing grew up through the rotting matter. It truly is almost like it's sterile of weeds. $36 hours a week is part-time? That sounds like my life. Full-time's 80. Back to Eden Garden? No, it's duck poop garden. Duck poop and straw. Back to Duck's garden. But it is the back to Eden principle. The lady in the 60s on TV. I don't know. I didn't get TV till I was like 1960. What was it? 67, 68. I didn't get TV till then. So I don't remember the lady that talked to the boys and girls by name. I sort of vaguely remember something. Did she get letters? And she was reading the letters by name, saying good morning to them? Hello to everybody? I don't remember. I'll never dig a garden again in my life, Vicky. I'll never till a garden again. Nothing. I was worried though, Brian, that I had, yeah, I know he has weeds, but I also was worried this year because I had pure barley straw, and barley straw has a lot of weeds in it, a lot of grass. It's not like oat straw. It has a lot more seeds, and I thought my garden was going to be just covered in the barley straw with all the weed seeds, because they don't spray the barley like they spray the oats. The oat straw is pure straw, and there's nothing in it because they actually spray the fields in the spring. And the barley they don't. And I didn't get any. What you call it, weeds from all these seeds. You have to translate 1,200 words. What are you translating, Susie, before you leave? Fill us in. Yeah, I know that new storm, eh? The big one. They're saying it's going to hit Cat 5, 180 mile an hour winds. Oh, Vicky, you only had to hit me in the head with a 2x4 so many times. And then I finally listened. I'm sort of like Doug, I gotta get a good beating. And then I finally wake up. Oh, the subscriber thing, I'm not too happy with it. We're gaining again. I noticed the other day that it was a double-digit gain, too. I'm afraid to look this morning, actually. I think it updates at 8 a.m. Yesterday's, it wasn't good when I looked at it. I was like, oh no, the channel's growing. Let's take a look. No, we're down. Big dive. No, we're up. I thought it was down. I thought it was negative 102. But we're up 102 people in the last 30 days. This has got to stop. Okay. Gained 102. A lot of negative days, eh? People leaving. What is it, the last 30 days? 45. Well, that's a better number. We're only up 45 last 30 days. Got to slow down that growth. Got to keep it so it's quality people here. We don't want to be adding, you know, too many people, too many snowflakes. They jump in and then ruin the fun. I have to explain myself constantly. Bring the flute back. I'm going down to the swamp today to get the trap, and we'll talk about the flute. That'll get some people. They'll leave. I'm being facetious. Not really. It's like if they leave, they leave. I really don't care. I just want good people here. So the more obnoxious I am, I seem to get rid of them. And then I'm only, the cream of the crop sticks around. And then once we get rid of them all, then I'll go back to being my normal self, only partially obnoxious. And then we'll have a good time. I got to turn it up some days just to thin the herd out. You know what I mean? It's like a cull. You know? I had to clean out a whole bunch of moderators because I went through my moderator list, and there was like a ton of moderators that have disappeared. So I had to go through, or are barely here. They're barely ever here. So I said, if you're not, you know, watching the show and interacting on the show, you can't very well be a moderator. So I got rid of, like, I think it was like 9 moderators that just were like, I haven't seen hide or hair of them in weeks. So I was like, we got to get rid of these people. Because if you're not active, then there's no use being a moderator. Do you feel bad for the wide-eyed newbies? Oh, don't feel bad, Jennifer. They'll understand. They'll stick around, they'll watch, and then, you know, one day they will get the nerve and the gumption up, and they'll make a comment, and we'll welcome. But they sit in the background, you know, and they watch, and they're like, okay, what's this guy doing? What's happening on this channel? He's got ducks, and, you know, and he's obnoxious, and he's sarcastic, and some days he's really grumpy, and then some days he's really nice, and he's got a heart of gold. You know, this show's all over the place. And then, you know, then one day they jump in with both feet, make a comment, and introduce themselves, and then they get banned. I didn't ban them, though. That's my nasty moderators. There's only 30 days in August, Jennifer. Let it go. Oh, translating federal government documents. That would be so much fun. Not. Oh, Mr. Not So Evil, yeah, you wouldn't believe. Oh, I want to be a mod. I want to be a mod. Why? You just found the show, and you want to be a mod. You don't even know what the show's about. Like Red, yesterday. Red, I can't tell you. There's a behind the scenes story now about Red. I'm dealing with Red behind the scenes on another issue. Red's a problem. Oh. Government philosophy, it isn't broke. Fix it until it is. Exactly. Exactly. Only the government. Not Emoji Red. Yeah, Emoji Red. That's who it is, Alan. Emoji Red. We all know who Emoji Red is. It's amazing, eh? When you get chat going and you find out who Emoji Red is, and everybody, you know, that's who you read. That, oh, Emoji Red. Oh, I know that one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, emoji red is turned out to be a problem behind the scenes. Oh, that actually I got to deal with. All right, Susie, have a great day. Enjoy your 1,200 words with the federal government today. The emoji red sent me the most bizarre email. I'm still trying to figure out what they're talking about, but it's actually I gotta check. I'm gonna check right now here because I got like I said I gotta deal with this emoji red. They're not the sharpest tool in the shed, my friends. A red, I don't know, not a red snowflake. It's something else, man. What's the deal? No, can't deal with it today. I gotta fix that. Emoji's a problem. Oh, it's for a dentist association. Is there a BMW lease involved? Oh yeah, live streaming brings them out, George. I've invited them into my life. Some days I get just a ton of them show up here. I wonder where Red is this morning. I wonder if she's watching right now, steaming. She sent me an email, and it was like she typed it with wingadings. You know the wingading thing, you know, where you can't figure out what it is? And it's like there were sentences with emojis in the sentences. It was the hardest thing in the world to read. It was brutal. And just whining about the moderators. I didn't know the rules, and oh man, it was like, it was ugly. It's not even a font, Greg. It's that wingading. You know the wingading thing? It's like, what is wingading? She has fluent wingadings. Yeah, it's like, but who sends an email and then inserting emojis in? It's like, I was like reading it going, okay, well, what is the purpose of all this stuff jammed in between the letters? Like hieroglyphics? Almost. Almost. It was bizarre. And it just kept going on, and there was like, and then she was pasting like Better Business Bureau stuff in between. And it was like, and it was like, what is all this? Like, it was just the most bizarre email trail. It was like, Wingadings is actually a font. Yeah, I know it is actually a font, but I still haven't met anybody yet that can read it. Anyway, she's going to cause me a problem. I gotta get another coffee. That's what I need. And oh, I have to deal with her, Alan, because she she made a what do you call it? A donation through PayPal, and then she says that she wants a T-shirt for her donation, but she didn't go through the T-shirt page. So I've got to refund the donation because now she's got the Better Business Bureau pasted in her email. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but she says I want to, and then she was saying that she did the donation and she was upset that it didn't show up on the live stream chat. but she went to PayPal, not through the live stream chat, you know, the super chat. Like, seriously confused. So I don't know. She I got us to refund her money and end that experience is what I gotta do. So I'm like $3 short on the PayPal account to do the refund for her. It's $3.50 is what I'm short. So I'm just waiting for the $3.50 and then I'm gonna refund her, and because I know what's gonna happen, because she's already pasted in the dispute process in her email between the emojis. What you call it? The text of the email. See, the Better Business Bureau, all the phone numbers of the Better Business Bureau, a whole bunch of text with emojis. Then she had the PayPal dispute thing, which I don't know why she just did this like 2 days ago, with a bunch of emojis. And then at the end, she had a complete paragraph complaining about the moderators and how she can't get involved anymore in the chat, in the live stream anymore, because the moderators are, well, nasty women. They're all nasty women. It was sort of like, why don't I have any men as moderators? Which I do, but anyways, but you women are all nasty according to her. So it wasn't a lot of money, trust me. It wasn't enough to even get a small child's t-shirt. But she wants a 4X or 3XL. She wants an expensive t-shirt, but she didn't. It was just like, it was this, I don't know. But she was she, yes, Tom, you qualify as a male. A damn fine one. She wanted to be seen in the live chat, and she was upset about that not happening, and she wanted a t-shirt also for appearing in the live chat, which she didn't do the live chat, super chat. I don't know. I got the email. It was the most confusing email because it was an email about where's my t-shirt, Better Business Bureau, PayPal dispute, a whole bunch of emojis, incoherent sentences. It was like it was the hardest thing to read. I was like, what is this? You know, but I had to pay attention to it because, you know, the woman has made a donation, you know, but it's like she's going to escalate it. Oh, Jennifer, this email was huge. There was like lots of stuff in the email. But I thought it looked, you know what it looked like? It looked like it was multiple emails. You know, like when you send an email and then you resend it and it includes everything on the bottom, then you resend it again. That's what it looks like. It looks like she sent me this email 5 different times, but it was one email. And I only got one from her. She needs some meds. You know. Anyways, I'm just, like I said, I'm about $3.50 shy of doing a donation, refund, and then I'm going to refund her because I don't want to go refund through my bank account because then it'll be like 10 days because Canada, if we do a refund and they take the money from our bank accounts in Canada, because we're, you know, PayPal is US, the banking system can take up to 10 days for an e-check to clear. So I don't want to wait 10 days. I just want to give her money back. There you go. I want it to be instant, gone, and then as soon as she appears again, ban her. But I don't need this headache, drama. She's not right. Don't feel alarmed or concerned. You send the $3.50. Oh, it's all right, Jenny. Somebody's gonna grab a T-shirt soon. As soon as someone grabs a T-shirt, then I'll take care of her. We just got to find her channel ID and make sure she doesn't appear again. I don't want to deal with her. She's nuts. Yep. Not only frost, it's ice on top of the hot tub. It's not even frost, it's actual ice. And Vicky, I think that's what it was. She saved as a draft and kept adding to it. Like, it was, she had so much pasted in there. It was like, I only read the first line, and then something told me, Matt, scroll down. So I scrolled down, and I'm like, okay, this is more. There's more to this. And I'm scrolling down. There's more to this, and there's like, this is like, it's all on the same topic, but sort of veering off left and right, you know. And I'm like, this is, and then I get to the right to the bottom, which I don't know why, but I just kept scrolling to the bottom. Glutton for punishment. Eh? I went right to the bottom, and there's everything about the mods that she was doing yesterday, whining in the chat, and all the emojis mixed in, and how all the women, you women, are nasty, mean. Don't tell anybody the rules. You don't explain anything. Someone said they got a T-shirt just now. Is that true? If that's true, I can do this right now. I can get rid of her. I can get her out of my life. Because I've already had one PayPal dispute for a person that scammed us on a T-shirt. Oh, Tom, you sent me $350. All right, well, we're gonna get rid of her right now. So I got enough money to do a refund. Nobody got a T-shirt though, but Tom sent me $350. You're a buddy, Tom. Okay, let's get rid of her. Okay, let me get that email. I gotta pull the email address up here. Where is she? She's nuts. Okay. Oh man, it's unbelievable. It's like she kept adding and adding and adding, and the emojis, and it's like, oh, it's unbelievable. Like, okay, I'll show you the bottom of the screen because it's like, I don't even care if you see anything here. This is just nuts. This is nuts. Look at this. Okay, you got to read this, guys. Like, how do you read this? Okay, so this is it. Okay, look at. So this is the very bottom of the email. Okay, look at the emojis jammed in. Look at, see? I'm not lying, guys. I don't make things up when I tell you stuff. Okay. Like, look at that. Emojis jammed into the sentences. It just doesn't make any sense. I bet you guys thought I was lying, thinking, there's no way Matt's making stories up this early in the morning like this. I gotta get more coffee. Right back. It's like, oh man, like, according to her, my moderators, it's about who they like. So if you don't like them, they're gone. It's like a cliquish club, which is so the opposite. We're not even remotely like that here. Okay, so let me copy her email address. Go into PayPal. Let's find her. No, it can't be a 12-year-old. She's got a credit card. She's on PayPal. This is an adult, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is bizarre. That email address doesn't bring up her transaction, but I know. I saw the transaction, and I actually thanked her for donating money. So which account is it? Ohio Department of Commerce, Division of Financial Institutions, Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Oh, she just types everything. Need help. Where is it? Where is that sent to? Okay, let's try this her last name. I'll search. She's even got her last name spelled wrong. She's got her initial as part of her last name. Crazy freaking not, man. That's the problem, man. It is like it brings them all out. Let's find her by her last incorrectly spelled last name. There she is. All right. Oh no, it's US dollars. Do I have enough to cover US dollars? Where's the refund button? Well, that's weird. Her email address. Okay, why wouldn't you? I don't know. Okay, how do you do? Okay, PayPal. There is no refund option on the page. There's got to be a way of refunding this. Ship, marker ship, ad tracking, print tracking. So PayPal has changed the page. Where's the refund button? Hang on here. What is $25 US today? Oh, I got $44. Oh, somebody just sent some more money. Oh, thank you. I got $44 in my account, so I can do this no problem. But where is the refund on this page? I gotta get rid of her. Don't send any more money, guys. We got enough to take care of this lunatic. Refund. There it is. Drop down menu. All right. Okay. Done. She is now refunded. Gone. Issue refund. $25 US. All right. She's gone. All right. So if she shows up again in the chat, guys, I ask you please just to get rid of her. Just ban her. As soon as you see her pop up, get her rid of her. She's a nut. All right, she's gone. It has been refunded. And thank you so much. George sent me $3.50 Canadian. Tom sent $3.50 US. And somebody else is $7, but I haven't got that email yet. Let me hit send receipt so she pops up so I can give a proper thank you. I got $7.23 from Suzanne. Thank you so much. Oh, everybody's helped me get rid of the crazies today. And N/A sent me $5. Okay, so no more. Don't send me more money, please. I'm good. I got rid of her. Okay. Case is officially closed. So if she shows up, if you see red, just get rid of her. Okay. Connie, 2 t-shirts, August 27th. I haven't done t-shirts. I'm stuck at home right now. I got no vehicle. You want me to check if I got an order from you, Connie? I can do that while I'm online here. I'm online all the time. My life is online. I'm like, we're doing duck business here this morning. I'll go back into my account, Connie. August 27th. This is an asylum. We are. No, the Red's got a warrant out for her arrest. This is the first time we've had to do this. You know, she's nuts. When they start pasting Ohio business protection, online transaction protection, like she had all the stuff pasted in the email. Like, I know how to get in contact with these people. Good for you. I didn't ask for this problem. Okay, Connie. On the 27th of August, let me just take a look. Oh, I gotta go on my search page. Hang on here, Connie. Can I search by first name on this? Or let's go by date. You sure it's the 27th, Connie? Because I'm gonna search specifically for August the 27th. So I'm hoping you're not sending me on a goose chase, I'll tell you. Because I haven't shipped orders this week. Because, well, what? I'm trapped here. I don't have my vehicle. I have a truck, but I don't want to drive the truck. No, I don't have anything unless you got a different name, Connie. Oh no, she's in Ohio and so am I. Okay, Connie, I don't see a Connie on the 27th. I'm waiting for Connie. Connie, you think you should email me if you're concerned. If you haven't got a notice, in the last, well, it was last Friday. I think I went to town. I mailed all the t-shirts last Friday. I think it was last Friday. I think it was. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I've been a little bit focused here on the duck situation. But I'm looking for a Connie on my PayPal, and I don't see a Connie. So unless you got a different name, I'm looking here. Oh, I see a Connie. It was August 25th, Connie. All right, let me just click on your name. I'm clicking on your name, and it's a yellow and a lime shirt. Is that it? And it's a Connie, and it's Ohio. I'm thinking it's you, Connie. Okay, so I haven't shipped it. It's still sitting in the warehouse over there across the driveway. It will be taken care of this weekend. I will pack them up this weekend. I promise you. Absolutely. guaranteed. I'm not going anywhere. I'm stuck here all weekend because, like I said, the car is at the garage with the muffler system off of it, and because it's the long weekend, you're not going to believe this, guys. Okay, the muffler had a hole in it. Okay, and they want like $2,000 for this one part. But my buddy, who does stainless steel welding on a big shop, big shop, that's all this high-tech welding stuff, and it's the best place in town to get stainless steel weld. Like, they guarantee you ain't gonna have a leak. So it's like an hour, $80 to do this welding job. Okay, total time. Like, they charge minimum 1 hour, no matter, even if it takes 15 minutes. But anyway, so it's $80 to fix a $2,000 muffler. So they took the muffler off, sent it, and it had the whole muffler system had to come off because it's all welded, it's all one piece. So the whole muffler system had to go off, and they took it over to the shop. And the guy, it's the long weekend this weekend in Canada. The guy who's the master stainless steel welder decided yesterday at noon that he was taking the weekend off. And he left. And he's not back till Tuesday at noon. So my car's sitting in the garage with the muffler system off of it, and it's over at the stainless steel shop. They got it there 1 hour. The muffler, they took it over there at 1 yesterday to get it welded. This pinhole, it's just a little pinhole. And they said, oh, he left an hour ago. He's gone for the weekend. So I'm just big trucking it. But I'm not planning on going anywhere. I work at home. Yep, there is a number 2 guy. But number 1 guy's the best guy. Like the best guy. So. PayPal asks for an email address for me? Yeah, it does. But you got to click Nancy. We already took care of Red. You don't need to send me any money. I took care of her. She's being refunded. But thank you for the offer, Nancy. But if you do want to make a donation, if you go to 50ducksandhottub.com, there's a donation link. You can click right on the donate PayPal link, and it goes right through. But we have taken care of Big Red, or Little Red, or Emoji Red, or whatever you want to call Red. Well, it's just great. It's like all the work it took to take the muffler system off. You know, one, take the car to the garage, put it on the hoist, take the whole muffler system off, and with that car, there's a whole bunch of stuff underneath covering the muffler system because it's all aerodynamic underneath. So they had to take all the covers off to rip out this massive 7-foot-long muffler system, and then take it out there and to only have the second best guy weld it with the potential of, you know, even if it's only 50% chance, 30% chance it could leak the weld. When they tell you right at the shop, the best guy to weld this is this guy. Why would you settle for second best when they tell you the best? We have 2 good welders. One is really good and one is good. So your choice is same price. What do you want? Good or really good for the same price? You're standing there. Oh, I just want the good guy. It's like, no, I'll take the really good guy. Well, he's gone for the weekend. All right, I'll wait. No, it's not impressive, Greg, that it has an under tray. I looked underneath it to see the leak, and I was like, how can you see anything underneath here? It's all covered up. So I'm in no rush. I don't care. Sounds like you got screwed. What? I'd be pissed. I'd take my car back with no muffler and do it myself. Andrew, it's stainless steel. I don't have a welder for stainless steel. I don't have 30 years experience welding stainless steel. And I'm thinking because of the computer, it might not even run right to get me home with no muffler system. I don't know how you can think I got screwed. Like I don't understand how you figure that would be. I don't feel I got screwed. I totally feel fine. I'm not upset. I'm not stuck. No, I'm not stuck. I took my car Wednesday. Said, here, you got it for the week. I don't care. I don't go anywhere. I work at home with ducks. I'm on the internet. I'm a serial streamer. I don't go anywhere. Like, I'm not, put it this way, guys. You know how many kilometers I put on that car since I got it? You're going to be shocked. Okay, I got it in April. Remember when I got it in April there? And everybody said, oh, the car is going to break you. It's going to break you, you know, repairs and that. So I got it in April. And I said, well, I don't drive. So how can a car break if you don't drive it? When I got the car in April, it was 600 kilometers away from being ready for an oil change. Okay? 600 kilometers. So April. So May, June, July, August. 4 months. 4 months. 600 kilometers. And I'm 200 kilometers over the oil change because that's why I went in for oil change. I've been slacking it here the last 200. So I got 800 kilometers, which is what? 500 miles in 4 months. That's not a lot of driving. You know? I don't care. Honestly, I'd walk to town. It's a 40-minute walk. It's not the end of the world. I wouldn't walk with my ankle, but I got a truck. If I have to get into town, there's nothing I have to go to town for. I got everything I want right here on my desk in front of me. 101 people. Why would I go anywhere? I got 101 people sitting here right now. Oh, 750 miles in a week, Nancy. I can't even get my head around that. I'd have to nap twice a day doing that kind of mileage. It's the same price, number 1 guy or number 2 guy. There's no price difference. I rode my truck to town too when it's been broken. It's like I'm so far from stuck. I haven't gone to the hospital ducks yet, Sean. Haven't gone down there. Haven't done that. That's going to happen later here this morning. 5 hours to walk 8 kilometers? What? That doesn't sound right. Yamaha rider, unless you were crawling. Yeah, I know. I turned that cam on. I was broken. For some reason, I had to reboot the encoder. And when I rebooted it, Disco was standing right in front of the camera. Actually, Disco seems to be interested in the camera. I do 4.4 kilometers on hills in 40 minutes. Walking into town on a leisurely pace. I think he was crawling. You had to mark posts. Oh, you were working Yamaha. You weren't walking. Is Disco on the camera right now? I gotta get this GoFundMe. I should really say goodbye, guys, and go do some work. But like, it's not like I'm gonna get fired or anything here. So it's like, is Disco back there? Disco, what a duck, eh? Yep, Disco's sitting there. She's not right close. When I first turned the camera back on, Disco was like right in front of the camera. She was actually looking at the camera. That duck rocks. Most unfriendly duck I have, though. But rocks. I really like Disco a lot. Disco's sort of like that duck I really like a lot, but it has nothing to do with me, you know? Like nothing. It's sort of like that dog, you got that it's just there. You know what I mean? Because I truly care about that duck. I saved it last year when nobody else wanted me to save it, and everybody wanted me to kill it. Everybody wanted me to take the axe to Disco. It was so bad that I had to off camera save the duck because I was getting nothing but grief from everybody. I remember that. I didn't know where all those people were last year that wanted me to kill Disco. Because I haven't seen them. They were not nice in the comments. Put the axe to it. Put the axe to it. No, it did cost me like $300 in meds to save Disco, and a month solid, but I did it. No, that was $160 for the last batch. Disco burned through a lot of meds last year. That's why everybody said kill it. Hello, Jenny W. from Australia. Yeah, but I saved Disco secretly. I kept it a secret from everybody. So I was getting sick of the grief in the comments. Man, there was a lot of negativity over that. It wasn't a good night. It wasn't a good group of people about disco. They didn't like disco. I like disco. Disco's neat. Disco's got attitude. The cuddling duck died. Disco can walk up the fence. I saw that with my own eyes the other night. I wish I had the camera on for that. Just walked right up the fence. It was like, holy mackerel, Disco, you're like Spider-Man. It's like, oh. Hello, Text Native 7. Anyway, so Disco seems to have a little bit of a limp. And I'm thinking what the limp is, based on a recent activity in the pen, is that Disco hurts herself flying around, because I think she's a little bit bad at flying. Well, more on the little bit bad at landing. I think she's a bad lander, and I think she's hurt herself again on the landing, because I've noticed she had a bit of a limp yesterday, and she's been doing a lot of flying across the pen the last week and a half, because I've noticed I have been getting woken up in the middle of the night, and I look out and it's Disco flapping her wings on top of stuff, and I know she just landed there, and I think she's freaking the ducks out flying over top of the ducks. Well, I know she is. And I think she's landing on things incorrectly and hurting herself again. And it's because her body's so big. Eh? She's got a huge body, but she's got big enough wings to get air. Like, I know she can fly to the lake. I've seen her do that. It's probably quite hard, but she's not good as flyer as Big Red is. Vicky, the ducks are freaked out because we got Canada geese visiting. This morning I thought there was something going on. Doug sat up because he heard the ducks freaking out, and we both of us sat up. Actually, it was quite funny. We sat up in unison. It was like, whoa, what's going on? It was like, but Doug didn't get psyched out because there was no smell. And then I saw a whole bunch of Canada geese flying right behind the pen. Looked like about 8, 9 of them. So it might be our Canada geese coming by to say goodbye. Totally possible. Oh. Spider duck. Swear word computer. What Ford? What are you talking about? I'm confused on what you're trying to tell us, Ford. Well, technically, Canada geese aren't. They're a native bird wherever they are. You know that, Sean. Eh? It's because they're, they migrate. They're basically anywhere they go, they're native. It's not like Muscovy ducks that were brought here from South America. The Canada geese, they can go wherever they want. So wherever they go, they're like that's their home. Sun Clone, you're new? Well, welcome. And how is Sun Clone? Has Sun Clone been watching a while, and this is your first day of testing the waters of dipping your toe into the comment section? So what is this? Oh no, Sun Clone's really new. Okay, I'll warn you, Sun Clone, don't swear, okay? Because my moderators are a bunch of nasty women, and they will pound you hard. Just warn you, okay? Don't swear. In short form, swearing is just as bad. Good morning, Mark. Code 7 or 6. Code 7. Code. Coda. Man, you guys are bad with the names. Vicky, that's funny. Oh. Oh. Okay, the reason I'm laughing at anybody that watches this as video later, Vicky thought she was watching an old video and she thought she was watching a live one. That's sort of like my trick I was going to play on you guys and re-edit a video from last year on the same day and play it as the current day and see if anybody picked up that it was a video from a year ago that had been re-edited. That's the same thing, Vicky. You just experienced what I was going to do as a joke. Oh, Sun Clone's under 12. Well, this is a PG rated channel, you know. But Vicky, what you just experienced was what I was planning. I had planned to do a prank day and take a video from last year on whatever date matches the day, the date I mean, and I was going to edit it, cut out the beginning of that, and make it look like it was a new day, and not do any streaming. Turn all the streaming off, and then just upload a single video and see if anybody caught it. But I decided not to do it. Because it was like, well, I didn't want to play that joke on everybody because I thought that isn't very nice. And then I thought that's a lot of work. I'd have to edit. I don't want to edit. I just want to kill myself streaming. Wear myself out streaming. That's what I'm a serial streamer. Yeah, today is Mud Day stream. Mud stream day today because there's supposed to be no rain today. It's supposed to be blue skies. And Disco's dancing now in front of the cam. What a duck, eh? So I am going to be dragging the camera into the bush, right into the bowels of the mud, and hopefully the ducks will go in there. And if it's not windy, they will. Yesterday they wouldn't go into the bush because of the wind. Plus we had that blue heron yesterday, and the blue heron was like unbelievable. It was like, well, there was someone sent pictures of it. It was actually at the watering station drinking water in the middle of the yard. It was in the mud where the ducks go, so the ducks wouldn't go over there. Plus the wind. And then it was in the pen. I came outside and it was actually standing in the pen. This blue heron is attached to the ducks. It keeps coming over to the ducks, and the ducks are freaked out by it. But it wants to be with the ducks. It's so funny. It's like it wants to be friends with the ducks, but the ducks want nothing to do with it. I think it's a young one that was born here that thinks the ducks are it. Part of its life. I don't know what the deal is, but everybody's talking about Disco. No, Disco's gone. What you guys are talking about? I'm just looking. I believe it last night, guys. That fox grabbed the that rotten smelling duck and dropped it within 3 feet. I bet you grabbed it and was like, whoa, what the smell of it? Because I'm not kidding you, it wasn't even 3 feet from where I left it laying, and it was just dropped and gone. That was a nasty. I still got to deal with the smell stuff. I left it sitting there. I got to get a shovel and scrape it off and throw it in the bush. That was nasty. Well, last night when I was locking the ducks up last night, I got a whiff of it, came over top of the barn, and right into the front of the pen, and I was standing in the front of the pen, and I got a whiff of it, and I was like, oh, that's bad when you can smell it like, 60 feet away. I did get 3 shots after it. But I needed the shotgun because I knew I shouldn't even have a shot because I was chasing it through. I saw it running, and I got the red light on it, and but I couldn't get. It's hard, man. It's like you can't with the rifle with the red light and the red dot scope. You need it to stop in the dark because chasing it in the dark is like I saw him, I had him in there, but it was like I fired 3 shots. It was just boom, 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 real fast, and. He was just not. If I would have had the shotgun, it would have been a different story. But unfortunately, I had the rifle because that's what was hanging here. And I grabbed the rifle. I heard what was going on, and I went outside. I went out the door quietly. I walked around. Everything was quiet, and then I saw the duck was moved 3 feet, And then I looked up and I saw him dart across the swamp, and I was like, boom, boom, 3 shots. I had to put her down, Debbie. I have a place to put him in the bush, way away from everything. I'm not going to burn it. It'd be too much to burn. I'd have to have a big fire. And technically, you're not allowed to have a fire unless you're cooking. So I guess I'm cooking a duck. It just goes flying around the pan. So anyways, that's how bad it smelled. Fox dropped it. Like, it dropped it. There was no reason for it to drop it. It just dropped it. Moved it 3 feet and dropped it. Probably got its mouth around it. Like, whoa, what's this? Thought walking through the yard. Oh, look at the meal, eh? And it grabbed it because the ducks were freaking. And then well, it was funny. That's how bad it smelled. Poor duck, though. Just imagine the impact. It was just kept, because it was hungry, so it would just keep eating and eating. So it was just constantly packing this food into it. It's like, oh man. Then it was fermenting, and it was rotten, and it was like, oh, bad. I don't know, Gene. I've seen fox. We've had foxes here grabbing dead ducks in the yard that I forgot that I've left out. You've had some chickens with that impacted problem, and you know what it smells like. Then Mar 7 Coda 6. I wish you'd change your name. That's a bad one. How about just Mar Coda? Get rid of the 7 and 6. Like a fresh dead duck, they'll grab her no problem. But when a fresh dead duck smells like the worst smell in the world, I'm thinking they passed. No, Virginia was, I don't know what, but I know one thing. I know what it was. I actually saw it with my own eyes, what was inside, and it was like nasty. It was just bad. I don't believe how sick it made my stomach hurt. It hurt my stomach. Yeah, the fox was in the yard. What will happen to the runner ducks? The females will stay here. The males, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to keep the females for eggs. I'm not a big fan of the runners. I like the big meat ducks, you know. That's what I like, is the big meat ducks. I'll do with a little less eggs, but I like the big. I like my crossbreeds, honestly. They're so big. I keep looking at my crossbreeds, like my breeders, and they're so big. Like, they're a huge duck. So I'm looking at all the ducks that Metzer Farms donated, which the link is below the video here, or below this stream. They donated, like 1,100 ducklings this year to help us feed the homeless. Great company. But I'm looking, and I'm leaning heavily towards only keeping, as far as breeding stock is concerned, is the big Peking drakes, to breed them with my crossbreed breeders, because I really want to keep big ducks. Because I'm raising meat ducks. That's what I'm doing here, and I really like to. I want big ducks because my whole idea is about raising lots of meat. Because that's what we're doing here. I'm not gonna, that's what it's about. Now, there are a lot of really cool looking ducks. There are, but honestly, guys, the cool looking ducks got nothing on them. They're tiny ducks. They look cool, but that's an awful lot of work for a very little amount of meat. Because when I picked them up, they're tiny. Like, they look really cool, but they're tiny. Yeah, the mallard. I'll keep that little illegal mallard. She's going to get a name. We got to come up with a name. Tiny. I'm leaning towards Tiny on her, because she is absolutely tiny. But Bentley, obviously. Bentley could be any breed he wanted to be. I'd keep him. He got a name, guys. Once they get a name, I wish everybody would. We should have a rule that just automatically, once they get a name, they stay. And Bentley isn't a runner anyways. He's a crested duck. Anyways. Yeah, I've never seen a runner with a pup top on him like that. So I'm really hoping Bentley's a female. I'm really hoping. Yeah, I'm going to spray his head. I am, Virginia. But that means I would have to chase him around. I'm not into chasing ducks right now. But it's going to happen. We're going to give him a purple hairdo. I think it'd be cool to see him walk around with purple. Watch, it'll make it easier for the coyotes to get him. He'll be sticking out. Oh, there's that purple thing bopping around. Boom, Bentley's gone. Anyways, jumbo peakings are huge. You're lucky to get them, Tilly. They're hard to find. So anyways, I'm thinking of keeping the jumbo drakes to cross with my crossbreed breeders is my plan. I'm really leaning towards that because I want big ducks. I like big meat ducks. I like when you do the cull and you've got 5.5, 6 pound ducks. Because that's what it's about. Is the more meat, like if they're all big ducks, it's good. But when they're little ducks, like we got some really cute ducks, but they're all little. And it's like, that just sucks. So that's like a 4 pound duck, for the same work as a 6 pound duck. Yeah, I'm going to breed geese. The geese, that's why we're going to do a goose shed. That's why I'm supposed to be doing the GoFundMe right now, but I'm sitting here chatting to you. The geese. I want to have a spot for the geese, and I might be sectioning off the pen, which I probably not might. I will be sectioning off the pen so the geese won't beat up on the ducks this winter. Because I would really love to have. I love these geese. They're so cool. I really do. That's why they're not. That's why I'm a little bit paranoid about going to the lake, guys. I don't want to lose any geese to the snapping turtle. Because so far it seems that all of the geese are pretty cool. And then that day they attacked me, I don't think they were really attacking me. They were just saying, hey, don't be hanging on to anybody. We like you, we'll come close to you, but it's hands off type relationship. But we'll see. Hopefully we don't get a whole bunch of ganders that are nasty, and as time tells. But if we can keep them separated, they'll be pretty good. Geese are usually pretty good with each other. Actually, I'm trying to think as far as geese beating on geese. Usually they beat on the ducks. They'll establish an order, Debbie. You're right on that. They'll establish a pecking order, and then the fighting will stop. As soon as the water starts cooling down, the ducks go dormant. The turtles go dormant. We're going to be going to the lake here really soon, guys. I'm really soon. I'm gonna, even if it's just for a day here, a day there. I'll open the back gate. The back gate goes right to the swamp. We'll let the ducks go for a swim. Go down there, do a stream on the boat, and take the gun just in case the turtle shows up. But like my buddy and I were talking, because the lake is so full of fish, the chances of catching a turtle with that much food in the water, very, very hard. Because either it's unlimited, mud pout, or unlimited duck feet to grab. Pretty hard to get something interested in dead when there's so much alive to have. I can deal with otters. Otters are easier to shoot than snapping turtles. You just got to sit down there and wait. They show up, and actually sometimes otters will swim right over the dock to get shot. The otters are easier to take care of because you can sit down there in the boat, you let the ducks out, the otters show up, and you just start shooting. And then the otters leave. You only have to kill one, and the other two leave. No, otters aren't protected. As soon as they start, Jennifer, as soon as they start killing stuff, nothing's protected. It's like seriously, no matter what it is, could be the last critter on the face of the earth. And if it's in the province of Ontario, once it starts killing your property, boom, you're allowed to shoot it. Otters are very cute, but they're ruthless killers. Ruthless. And they just kill, kill, kill. Otters kill the ducks big time. Big time. And the ducks are freaked out by the otters. But it's easy to, like, trust me, guys, sitting down on the boat, I've videotaped it. I've had videos over the years where I'm sitting in the boat waiting and the otters show up. I've had videos, actually. I think there's a video when the otter showed up and Doug jumped out of the boat after the otter. No, they're not easy to shoot. You got to get them with a shotgun. It's hard to get them with a rifle. I don't like shooting the rifle at the otter because usually the distance and the angle's too much and you get ricochets. So you have to go with the shotgun, like a BB shot. And you got to hit them, and then you got to pump lots of rounds into them fast, so it ends their life quick. But they show up, and the ducks, it's just like the coyotes. When they start killing the ducks, look out. It's a frenzy. And they will swim right into the flock and start killing. So you thought otters were cute until you saw them on the show. Yeah, I know. Duck killers. And I know what I like is the people that tell me that otters only eat fish and don't kill ducks. And I'm like, oh really? They don't? Oh, okay. It's so funny because, you know, when you see things, it's like the person that told me that the snapping turtles won't go out into the open. And I remember last year standing on the dock and I watched a duck get pulled under the water out in the middle of the lake. And I was like, you know, the snapping turtle had it and dragged it under right in front of me out in the lake. And I'm thinking, you know, this person's telling me that, you know, the snapping turtles won't swim out in the open. And then I'm looking at a duck getting dragged under the water out in the middle of the lake. And I'm thinking, no, that's not a snapping turtle then, eh? I was just seeing things. It's like predators are opportunistic. They will, whatever works for them to get a meal, that's what they do. It's like, exactly, Gene. All they know, because whatever they've seen has been not staged, but heavily edited footage on, you know, either online or a TV show of predators in a perfect environment. And this is how they eat, in theory. Not in real life, you know. It's like a snapping turtle. Oh, that duck is out in the water. No, I'm going to wait till he comes ashore because I ain't going out there to get that duck. Like, or the otters. Oh, no, I prefer fish. Oh, this duck floating around, I'll pass, you know. Like, even though the ducks are absolutely everywhere. Like, I'm swimming and the duck feet are hitting me in the head. No, I'll pass on the duck. We'll just go for the, you know, the fish. It's like, and the worst part about the otters is they kill the ducks and they don't eat all the duck because the duck's way too big for them, eh? So they only eat part of the duck. They weigh so much. I've watched the otters down at the lake killing fish, and they take one bite out of the fish and just leave the fish and go back in and get more fish. Like, predators like to kill just to kill. Once they start into the frenzy, it's their instinct, eh? Because it's about the instinct to hunt, to kill, to eat. So once the instinct starts, you know, it's like that fox, the coyote I shot down in the creek. You know, he came in, killed a duck, took off back into the bush, came back out, and I shot at him 5 times, and he didn't turn his head and look at me until the 5th time, and then he took off into the bulrushes. And then he came back again and got a bullet through his eyeball. But think about that. He was in a frenzy because he had killed a duck already, and he was in a frenzy, and it didn't matter that he was getting shot at, he just kept coming back. Once they get into, like Doug, when Doug snaps and he goes into that, you know, that frenzy with the smell, and now you just can't control him. You can't override instinct. You can't. You can't. Instinct is like that's how animals survive. You know, is instinct, and then everything else takes a back seat. No logic. You know what I mean? Bloodlust, yeah. It's like it's instinct, man. It's just you just go, you just do it. You know, a lot of people don't understand that, you know, because see, we're rational human beings, allegedly, and we have, you know, logic, and we can think things through. Well, it's instinct bloodlust. Like the urge that makes me eat 8 pancakes? No, it's the 13 cobs of corn, which I'm still hurting from. You wouldn't believe the top of my mouth, guys. I absolutely fried the top of my mouth. I was brushing my teeth this morning, and the top of my mouth, oh man, I burnt everything off the inside of the top of my mouth with the 13 cobs of corn. Like it's still, I rub my tongue on the top of my mouth right now, and it's raw still. I don't know how many more days before the skin grows back. I was like, stupid. Just keep eating hot cobs of corn and burning the top of my mouth off. Like, just dumb. It was dumb. No, it wasn't worth it, Plasma. Don't bite into hot cobs of corn, ladies and gentlemen. How many breeders do you want to keep? Well, if we get the barn fixed up, I'd like to keep about 90 females. And 10 males is what I would like to do. And I would like them all to be jumbo peaking males. I want to be very selective on that. Because I would like to have big ducks next year with my breeders. Good morning, Vista. What, did you just get here? I thought you were here earlier. So, I'm going to go and do some work before I go outside, guys. It's 8:07. I'm now officially way behind. I didn't count on this morning. But I just had to share the frost with you this morning. I couldn't believe it. It was like, oh no, ice on the hot tub. Anyways. You just got here. So, who was I talking to earlier? But I gotta go. I gotta get this GoFundMe thing happening right now. That's my goal right now. I'm gonna do the GoFundMe, get it done for the goose shack and the barn, like right now, and update the GoFundMe to add this week's feed to it, so that I know where I'm at. I gotta stay on top of this because we're coming down to the wire, guys. It's September the 1st, and the ducks leave October the 12th. It's coming quick. How many days is that? There's 36 days in September, and then October. It's not very far away. Anyways, I gotta go take care of this, and then I'm going to go outside and let the quacking out, which it sounds like they're getting pretty close. So 30 plus 12 is 62. Well, it's long enough, Plasma. Because we got a whole new adventure starting October 13th. There's like, this winter's going to be good here, guys. I'm excited about this winter. I am. You guys are going to watch me in real time be depressed after the ducks leave. You know, in real time. You're going to see exactly what I go through in real time. You're going to see me walking around. It's going to be such a depressing show. Oh, man. We're going to lose lots of subs after that. One, I'm a duck killer by putting all the ducks in the poultry truck. And they're going to stick around to bash me for that to make sure my depression is better. And then I'm going to be depressed. Just be depressed because all of a sudden now I've lost all these cute ducks walking around my yard. You know? It's going to be an interesting day. Interesting fall. Then we're going to get the barn fixed, hopefully. We're going to get the shack fixed. We're going to be getting ready for winter. We're going to have our geese figured out for the winter. We're going to be like, it's going to be good. It's going to be interesting. And then I got to figure out all the technical aspects of how to stream in the winter. So there's going to be a learning curve, which, you know, we know how much everybody loves the tech aspect of the duck adventure. So it's not going to be boring. And we'll be all depressed together. Exactly. Isn't that exciting to look forward to? Depression? Not me. Anyways. Some of these like the tech aspect. A lot don't. But we seem to be climbing subs. I'm really worried about that. Really worried. We gotta slow down on the sub. Actually, yesterday. I ended the stream and there was 22 new people. I was like, oh no, I gotta stop this streaming stuff. We're getting new people, but they'll leave. I'll do something wrong, then they'll go because they don't know what's going on here. All right, I'm gonna go. And I'm going to go right now. I'm going to go do this. GoFundMe. See that? Right now? I'm going to do that. And then I'm coming outside to let the ducks out and move the cameras around. Because I'm thinking today is going to be a good day in the mud. Thanks for joining me for coffee on this Friday morning.